Holla at your boys Fuzzy from Compton. Still from the Hub City. Don't ever get it twisted. And I'm with the homegrown DJ Hed and Chuck Dizzle, my nizzles. Alright? Tune in or don't tune out.
Back at it, Homegrown Radio, Chuck Dizzle, DJ Hed up in here,
West
man.
Coast.
Of course, it is brought to you by...
We got somebody special
in the building. Before we do that, man, this show is brought to you by West Coast Lace, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to South Bay, Lace South Bay, man, always supporting everything
go
they got
get your
going
West
on.
Coast hoodies, you know what I'm saying? At DJ Hed, at Lace South Bay. You can click on the link in either bio and get them West Coast Lace hoodies. And shout out to all the ladies. And we got some great ones coming. I'm not supposed to talk about it.
What you talking about it?
Yeah, we got them Heather Grays, you know what I'm saying?
Them Heather Grays. Is that a color?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if that was a person. All right, cool. In the building with us right now, we got a special guest, a homie, big homie, man. We've been seeing him do his thing since back in the day, man. And it's an honor to have him in here.
This is the first time he's in here.
It's the first time he's been in here, but he's been real supportive of not only myself, not only DJ Hed, but
a real
radio,
supporter.
a real supporter. You know what I'm saying? Literally, real supporter. We got none other than the big homie Fuzzy Fantabulous.
Fuzzy.
Up in here, man. Fuzz, what's going on, brother?
Cuz?
Appreciate you, man.
What's up, man? Got Lace sponsorship.
Hey,
They
man.
called me for $300
Hey,
the
bro.
other day. I bought some. I bought some shit I can't even wear on. I'm like, this shit's small.
I always get on Hed because like we obviously we're not the fashion type niggas.
I'm not a fashion.
You're not.
They said they got Hed looking right now.
They got him now. He coming up in here with he got ripped jeans every time I see him.
Looking like Doc Winter.
Every time. Shouts out.
Shout out to Doc Winters.
Man.
Doc Winters.
Doc
Listen,
Winters.
No. We was at Lace.
Yeah,
South Bay.
We were. I'm not going. Yeah.
We was at Lace.
Know
What
what
was
you
that?
gonna do?
Last week?
A few days ago.
Few
yes,
days
for
ago.
the Air Max Day.
And Chuck Dizzle's in there and shout out to Pooh and JB. But they're like, yo, when you gonna come on over, Chuck?
And
Chuck said, I'm with it.
I'm with it. Nah,
So
here's the thing.
your knees gonna be out.
All right, look.
In your jeans.
I'm just saying.
Skinny
as long,
cuz is gonna be in full effect.
Gotta wear fitted
my
underwear.
shit, as long as my shit ain't butt hug tight, I'm cool. And that's what I told them. No,
you skinny though, my G. It doesn't matter.
Yes, I'm skinny, but I'm not gonna
Me
wear.
and Hed's the one that got problems.
Bruh,
Got thighs and look like
just
these linebackers.
because I'm
and
skinny
shit.
don't mean I want to wear like some twig hugging shit. That's just not my
Yeah, you
style.
want no nut huggers.
Yeah, no, exactly. I just
I
don't
feel
want
you.
those. So I'm with it. I've
Chuck
always
Chuck is
respected
definitely
that.
old school West Coast.
Exactly. I would have my
Listen,
shit.
no,
and all
don't
that.
say that. He not an old school West because
Yeah.
as of right now, today, Chuck Dizzle got on the Christmas fit.
I do. And I told you. I said, I'm going to wear this motherfucker out.
Yeah.
Alex just came up here and she said, "Oh, I love this." I said, "It's on the ground like 3 or 4 times. You
Yeah.
scroll up there, you're gonna see it. So
Yeah.
Oh, good.
you will see it probably on another few episodes. Letting you know,
You know what I'm saying?
this is my version of
That's
Lace.
the Christmas fit.
When I
He
get some
came
nice
in.
shit and the shoes. You feel me? I got them. You know the little
He
combo.
came in the real 92.3 on Christmas Day
with
in
my
this
shit.
exact fit.
with my shit. I told you what I say.
You said I'm a rock this.
I'm gonna keep on rocking this shit.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
All right, man. So look,
Uniform.
we got a lot of shit to talk about. First and foremost, man, rest in peace, Eazy-E. It's been 23 years since he's passed. Like
this week.
this week.
This week. This week.
This week,
This week.
motherfucker, yeah. So first of all, man, Fuzz, you being not only in the industry but from Compton, you know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Day one original.
Yeah.
What's your memories of Eazy-E, man?
I got a cool memory of Eazy. I remember at the time when on Crenshaw used to be a spot called The Good Life. The Good Life was like a freestyle hip hop. On Tuesday nights, that's where we used to go. And this cats would be up there, Freestyle Fellowship, Far Side,
right.
Micah 9, like, the OGs, Volume 10. And I remember Eazy would be in that spot, like,
Word.
looking at talent.
Get the fucking scout.
Oh, so he was already looking.
He was scouting, my G, like,
Wow.
for real. He be in there. He was in there.
So he was tapped in even at the height of what was going on.
Oh, yeah. This is like, after, like, this is Eazy-E.
Wow.
I'm like, damn, he really up in here.
Now, when you so you talking about you saw Eazy with your own eyes in
for
the
sure.
spot. Now, did the curl really like look how it was real?
Curl.
It really was dripping.
Nigga, Eazy-E curl. Like,
That's crazy.
you could wear a shower cap right now, curl. Like, that kind of, like, G Perico curl.
Crazy.
Well, see, Perico shit don't be dripping.
No,
that's in 2000 what?
So that's what I want to know, like, because I remember the stereotypes and shit from the movies.
You got to put
you
had to put like a towel on the back of your starter jacket,
absolutely,
kind of curl.
Damn.
I see Eazy like coming up Stalker in his white BMW. Like, he used to be in the city, heavy.
That's wild, man.
That's crazy. That's like what Julio G was telling us about how he called him Eric, but how he would be around in the city like that.
Yeah, he pull up on you.
That's crazy. Did you have a personal relationship with him?
Nah, I didn't. Because by the time I got into radio, that's when he had just passed.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, what was your introduction into radio, man? How did you get into the business?
My introductory. Okay, so it's different layers of that. So it can street promotions. When I was, early '90s, I was doing street promotions. I would have to go to the clubs, and I started developing a relationship with the Baker Boys, who had just started at Power 106 doing Friday Night Flavors. So that was my introductory to radio.
So
was the Baker Boys
at that point was your interest, like, you wanted to do promotions, or what was like that insight? I just
wanted to get on.
And what was your definition of get on?
When I say my definition of get on, I wanted to do something in the industry. I was a sound man for the Far Side. That's how me and Big Boy became partners. I met Big Boy. He was the bodyguard for the Far Side. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Yeah.
I'm a sound man, and that was my way of getting in on the hip hop scene. I was young. Like, Big Boy is the first person who ever took me to a hip hop club.
Get the fuck out of here.
So what other clubs were you going to?
I think I was square. I was grouping church. So when I turned 21, he was like, "Oh, we out. Like,
we going to the club."
So I was like, we went to a club called Unity. Rest in peace, Bigger B. And I was so impressed that our name was on a list.
Just to get in.
Nah, and I was like, they were like, and Carmelita was at the door. She was like, "Big, are you straight going?" I was like, "We get in for free?"
Wow.
I ain't know shit. Like, to this day, I remember, like, I was like, "What? Oh, okay, cool."
This is how it is.
I like, Big Boy got the juice.
Yeah, of course.
But me and Big didn't have a car, so I would go pick Big up.
So you was a ride.
He was just, I had a central. I was Uber. Yeah. I'll pick him up. He was like, go right there, pick him up in Culver City.
Yeah.
Those are good old days right there, though.
But I'm saying, like, with those, like, that, your definition was getting on. It didn't even
I just wanted to get on.
Just want to get on.
I just wanted to get on. I wanted to get in, like, it was a scene going on.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. In the 90s, like, hip-hop was cracking.
Absolutely.
But on a real, like, everybody, you know what I'm saying? It was cracking. Like, I would see Paul Stewart, who used to manage the Far Side. He was working for Street Knowledge, working for Ice Cube, and I was just intrigued by the whole movement of stuff in the industry. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I just knew I either wanted to be at a record. I knew I wanted to be at a record label.
Got you. And at what point, when you tapped into that, did you realize in your journey, like, the discovery of, oh, okay, this is what I want to do, and I want to start going in that direction?
Yeah. So I always wanted to be. I was still doing the sound man stuff, but I was like, it's something cool about being hands on with the hip hop stuff. So I do street promotions. I started calling people accounts. I started working for free. I remember Duck Down dissed me. They told me they didn't need nobody on the West Coast.
Wow.
I was like, what? I want to work out records for free. They're like, nah, we don't.
For free.
I told them for free. But that's how I got on for Payday Records. I was working J. Rue the Damager. And they just sent me the record. Oh, we need somebody out in the West. And I started doing it. They ended up turning into a job. So then, they hired me. MC Search hired me to go to Wild Pitch. I worked at Wild Pitch. Worked at Payday Records. And I ended up, being an executive at Warner Brother Records later on. But it started, snowballing. I just put in work. Like, I really was just trying to get on. Like, just let me do something.
Yeah. Something in hip-hop and in music and, like, being around the music.
Yeah, I just wanted to be around.
Well, I mean, I can imagine.
It was so intrigued to me. Like, it was so much going on. Like, it was a remarkable, like, in the 90s, dog. Like, I just couldn't believe, like.
I could only imagine it's like the Wild Wild West. It's like, damn, what can you tap into, and what's available to do? Like, for my example, for me, like, radio was always shit that I wanted to do since I was the age of 10. Like, I knew the direction I wanted to go. But this is something, we're not even talking about just music. This is a new genre.
It's a new genre. Like, so it was just cracking.
It's a new, hip hop is fresh on the scene.
It was cracking. Like,
right.
So you think about it, like, I did that, street promotions, and it led me to start working at a record label, right? So then what got me into radio was I got laid off at Warner Brother Records.
Wow.
But I had a great relationship. Think about Fuzzy in 95. I still had a great relationship with the guys at the radio station.
Yeah.
So they Big was already starting to do radio. And they're like, we like your personality. Why don't you try doing overnights? I'm like, all right, cool. So Big's the one that put the Name Me Fuzzy Fantabulous.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, you need something, other than me calling Fuzzy. Just try Fuzzy Fantabulous."
'Cause you were just fuzzy at the time.
Yeah, I was just using Fuzzy.
Right.
I like your boy's Fuzzy.
Yeah.
He said, "No, try Fuzzy Fantabulous." The MD or one of the PDs, one of them people was like, "No, that sounds like a crutch." He's like, "Man, keep using it."
Go.
Yeah.
And I just kept saying Fuzzy Fantabulous, and that shit stuck.
Damn. So what about your first night, your first overnight shit?
It was the worst.
Talk about that.
Yo, it was this one dude. Oh man, if I can remember his name, I was sure to shout his ass out. But he was a fucking hater.
He was a fucking hater.
Yeah,
A
bro,
listener or
shout out
somebody
to
in
the
the
fucking
building?
hater.
Somebody in the
He
building.
was supposed to be teaching me how to, do breaks and
Right.
get your timing right. You only got 13 seconds on this intro. Get out before the lyrics. He was like, he do this. Oh, talk now. I'm
So
like,
he,
I'm like, whoa.
so he was supposed to be your producer.
He was yeah.
Oh my
I was
god.
supposed to be learning how
He
to
was
run the
a hater.
board.
He was sabotaging your
yeah,
shit.
because he wanted to be on
the
doing
job.
overnights.
Oh snap.
So I told Jeff Garcia, like, yo, because Jeff Garcia was there helping out back in production back in the day. We both was getting on. He was like, yeah, man, this dude's whack. I'm not learning
Talk
anything.
right.
Because he was like, talk now. I'm
Go.
like, no. I said, what am I supposed to say? This is before I knew what, like, a format of
setting breaks and all that. Yeah, right.
Promote your major.
The
promote your
liners and all that.
He wasn't telling me shit.
He just go.
Then he goes, "South, man, you supposed to say this?" And then I'm like, but I got to turn this air check in the morning.
Right. They gotta hear what I just did. So was it you got the job overnight, or is it just like we're gonna test you
We're
out?
going to test me just, to keep the practice.
Oh man.
Wait. Okay,
So we're air checking everything, and the shit sounded like
So it'd be like talk now, then you'd be like fuzz,
Nigga,
fuzz.
like,
Then
look,
you
bro,
do your break, and then you do your break, and
Keith
then
Sweat
he'd be like,
going
oh
off.
man, you should have said that.
Keith Sweat is going off, and you'd be like, all right, 5 seconds, put your headphones on. Like, then the mic, you hit the mic on, everything goes silent.
Right.
Then he goes, point to me. Like, yo, man,
This is
it's
it?
Fuzzy, man. Hey, hey,
You fucked that up.
No,
Next song.
it's live right here.
yeah, it's live.
Hey man.
I'm like, yo. And he take off his headphones and shake his head. Like, what? You don't know what the fuck to say. I was hot. Because I'm like, you playing me, my G.
Yeah.
But thank God to Jeff Garcia, man. She showed me how to really get down.
Shit.
So this is 4 hours or 5 hours.
Hey,
of this.
shout out to
What?
the
12 to 5. 12 to 5. Like,
oh my god.
like this is when I was
all
like,
5 hours.
this is when I'm like, hey, homies, if y'all up,
Yeah,
I'm on
right now. This is it. Turn
Now
your
I'm like, oh,
radios.
man.
Hey, you sound like an asshole on the radio right now.
man, it was
Fuzz
bad.
sound like an asshole on the radio right
I'm
there.
like, this Fuzzy probably 106. I hit him with a couple of those. I'm like, swear to God, man.
Turn the mic on. Like,
I didn't know, man.
right.
You don't know say.
Yeah, he was a hater, dude. I really want to fire on somebody. Like, you motherfucker.
oh man.
5 seconds, put your headphones on.
So
I say put
obviously
headphones-
things develop. Your personality
That's
gets
funny
out
as
there,
fuck.
and from a lot of people in this room, myself included. Like we remember hearing you on the morning show. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
That's crazy.
With,
yeah.
with Big and like being a right hand man. So I mean, talk about those experiences too. And really, this is at a time where LA radio was just cracking.
It was cracking.
So what happened was I would stay overnight. Then when Big would come in the morning, I would just stay and just
It just made sense.
chime in on the morning show.
Right.
So it just started, the chemistry started, because me and Big already had chemistry.
Right.
That's my folks.
Yeah.
So he was like, man, you might as well just come on and just join the morning show. I'm like, all right. And
Fuck
it just stuck. I had no plans ever in life to be on the radio.
right.
Like I got laid off. I had to do something, you know what I'm saying?
Right there for you too, man.
I was like, hey, it's cool. Like, it's cool. I've never been the type, I like being behind the scenes. I ain't gonna front.
Mm-hmm.
But being like clowning with Big, it's a whole different kind of thing. Like me and Big, we just be cracking jokes even before the radio stuff. Like Big's a real prankster, like a real, like,
I know.
he has serious moments, but other than that, we clowning, dog. Like, but it was just being with the homies, Sean Juan, DJ Ray, like we was all family, you know what I'm saying? So it just stuck.
Yeah.
But like I said, I just like, I always tell my people, like I always tell my daughter, I'm like, I hope how my career rolled out, like I hope she has the same momentum, like. Once you know what you want to do, just get in it, and doors will start opening up.
Yep.
I know it sounds crazy to people. I'm like, I'm saying, just listen. If you know you really want to do something,
Go for it early.
just go for it early. Make sure you put all your heart into it, and it's going to happen.
No, that's I wholeheartedly
I tell people that, like, like faith without works is dead.
Yeah,
like,
straight
not
up.
to sound preachy, but it's real shit. Like, you got to really want to do it to make something happen.
Now, how was that like? Growing up, obviously in a church, I'm assuming, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, so I mean, you got that faith behind you and all that, but stuff on the radio is more secular. The music that you're playing is secular. How was the family? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was the
first of all, it's a check. Let's be clear.
Okay.
And my thing was like, yo, I'm on the radio. Like, what y'all gonna do?
But it was no backlash from the family though, was it?
Okay. My family's hella supportive.
Got you.
Hella supportive. Like, they probably wouldn't. They like, even to this day. Like, even when I started working with Dre, Dr. Dre, my mom didn't know who he was.
Really?
Like, crazy.
Nah, she was
Mom's checked out.
She was like, I was like, Dre was with NWA. She was like, who?
Yeah.
Cause I wasn't allowed to play that shit out loud in the house. You know what I'm saying? My mom's old school. Like, she was like, yeah, I guess I ain't never heard of NWA. I'm like, dang, like
this shit cracking, mom. You ain't tripping.
But I had to say Beats headphones. She like, oh, I know, I seen that. Like, oh, okay, cool.
I want you to talk about that because I remember after the radio and Power and all that, you started working with Dre, and then I remember thinking to myself like, oh shit, Fuzzy made it. Mm-hmm. Like I was like,
but that was a conversation though.
But then after that was my initial thought, like, oh, Fuzz made it. Like he's out of here. He finna be a billionaire. Like, I'm thinking all that shit.
That's great thoughts though.
No, I'm just saying. But then you started working out like fucking crazy.
Niggas Dre.
And I was like, bro, I'm not fucking with Fuzz.
That was part of the
That's part of the job.
Yeah, like he was like.
What was a workout regimen like?
All right, keep 100. It'd be like I was doing 2 a day, so I would get up and do something. Then I'll wait for my phone to go off, and he'd be like, all right, meet me at the gym at 10. So I push from Inglewood from like 9 o'clock, go to where we meeting at, and we just work out. It wasn't nothing hard. He would just go at your pace. But he was like, Fuzzy, you overweight, man. Like, I need to, I want you to feel better. Right. We moving. Like, let's do this together. And he helped me. Like, he was like, it don't make sense for I'm working out. You got to work out with me. Like, this, I'm gonna help you. And it wasn't like it didn't feel like torture or nothing. He was just very empowering, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You do it.
Put the battery in your back.
He put a battery in my back. Then the way, we would talk. We would be walking and talking and just working out and hella cool. Like, I was like, damn, this is a good workout partner. Not to brag, but it was like.
But you working out with Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre.
Yeah, but I'm saying it wasn't even that. It was just like, this motherfucker knew what the fuck he was talking about with working out. I didn't look at him as a producer or the homie. I was just like, oh, he training me. Like.
Right. And I mean, you've seen where his transformation himself.
Yeah, so we would talk. Like, we would really talk. Like, he'll call me, like, you good? What you need? Blah, blah, blah. Like, one day he sent me a treadmill to the house. Like, I need you working out. Just make sure you.
Damn.
Here's the treadmill. I got one.
Treadmill to the house.
It's there.
Nah, for real. He's like, I got, it's an old treadmill, but I'm going to get it sent to the house. I'm like, all right, cool. And he would tell me, all right, this is what you need to do. Do. Yeah, it was just real cool. It wasn't like no drill sergeant.
Is that
but it was like
working out with Dre. Is that where your workout regimen kind of started?
What? That's all where it started.
That's where this whole thing.
Yeah, like I'm nowhere near where I used to be. Like, but we would weigh in every Friday. Like,
oh yeah, weigh-ins.
What?
It's like,
dog. Yeah, we had the goals. We had what goals?
How much did you have to drop every week?
It's not about how much. It's just what I did. Like,
now, was that part of the job? Like, hey, look, all right, it was bring you on, or this is what we gonna do. But
he was like, yo, man, like, it's like somebody.
What you looking out for?
Really looking out, like
the homie.
Say you got somebody you really love, and you see him fucking up, eating like not eating, but smoking crack. You right. You want to help this person.
Absolutely, get off the crack.
Health is like really a big thing with him. You know what I'm saying? So. Like, I've never seen him, like, if he did fuck up eating, he was making sure he was at it that same day or the next day working out. Like, it was a trip. Like, when I say somebody has discipline, bruh.
Own it.
So the whole time y'all working out, like, you doing y'all fitness regimen, what's the craziest thing you saw him eat that go against his fitness? Like, a bag of Funyuns?
Nah, he wouldn't eat nothing nutty like that. He probably like a cake.
Just cake?
Yeah, like... You probably like this caramel cake you like, or go to Maestro's butter cake or something.
Damn.
But he really don't eat nutty, like what I'm saying.
That's
like,
crazy. I couldn't imagine.
Then like you say, when he did drink, he would say, I pour add a little color to it. That's it. Like I'm trying to tell you, dude, is strict, man. Like he by the book.
So you feel like obviously your discipline enhanced by being around him.
100%.
So with that transitioning from radio to obviously doing the shit with beats, like how was that? Was that something that you were like, okay, I'm ready to kind of get out of it?
I just felt like I had a
Radio.
glass ceiling at the radio station.
Got you.
Hell yeah.
And it's like I didn't want to leave Big. That's the homie, but he understood I need growth.
Right.
So I'm like, you know.
Was that a hard conversation to have? Because it's your partner. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah, it
guys
was very difficult. Because he was like, damn, I don't want to see you leave, but I don't want to hold you back.
Right.
Big ain't never like that. Big is, number one supporter.
Of course.
So he was like, damn, I get it.
Yeah.
And when we told him we was working on it, it was so top secret that even when Dre was telling me I didn't understand what, I'm like, screaming, what?
Why?
I said, all right. Well,
He said screaming what?
I'm here.
What the fuck is that?
like,
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. But when he brought me in, I still didn't understand what it was.
He's
I'm
like,
like,
hey, I'm just here. What we doing?
I heard about Spotify, but I was like, I don't know what that is.
And this is early in the
It's
streaming
early.
days. Early in the
this
streaming
before,
days.
Yeah.
And because only reason why I bring that up is because we all in this industry. And just a lot of people that may be watching or listening.
Yep.
For them, when they hit that glass ceiling, sometimes it's hard for them to move on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's a book called "Who Moved My Cheese."
Mm-hmm.
You ever read that? Mm-hmm. And some people they in their comfort zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna front. I was shook. Like, damn. Right. One, I'm be working with somebody different. Dre's hella cool. We hung out, quite a few times. But it was a whole new. It was digital. It's like a whole new. It was a whole new world for me.
Right.
I didn't have no net. Like Big, not there. Like at least I knew if something happened at Power, I was like, man, Big, help me fix this.
Yeah.
No, just me solo.
Yeah.
But I learned a lot. I learned a lot from the Beats family and Dre and his family and his team, and saw some incredible shit. Been around some incredible things, and I ain't seen some like incredible like just that whole side of life. Bananas.
And obviously that's motivating, right? Well, yes.
Very motivating, bro.
So to say, like, how does
very motivating. Like
for you, we can get into details or whatever, but for you, what was that one thing that you saw? You was like, okay, my life needs to change.
I gotta get
or
my
I need
shit
to
together.
get my shit together,
I need to
or
get another check.
something. Just anything, whether it's motivating on that tip or
Definitely a trip.
It was a trip.
Definitely. It's just the
Let's see
access.
some shit.
The access. Yeah,
So, let's
it's just
see
a couple
some
of things. It's like what's not to sound like it's not bragging, but it's just like just the access to where.
Whatever.
I'm gonna tell you one of the key things Drake told me that was this one when we were working out, and mind you, I've been overweight all my life, and I remember we went to Equinox, we were working out, and I was like, dang man, I wish I could do a pull up, man. Like I like see that dude over there doing pull ups, and he stopped me. He's like, hey Fuzz, check this out. I said, what's up? You go, if he can do it, you can do it too. I said, what that mean? I said, nah. I said, I ain't gonna. He said, man, if he can do it, you can do it. And he looked at me like, stop saying that bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
right.
and I started doing pull-ups. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a big difference. I never did pull-ups. Like,
Never in your life?
man, them little PE tests we used to have to do in middle school.
Yeah.
I was like, just mark zero.
right.
This Mark
I'm
BM.
done.
Marking out. You know what I'm saying? But
Damn.
that's kind of like, that's why I tell people, like, they were like, why you be walking every morning? Like, I said, dude, I couldn't even walk down Venice Beach without my back hurting. I had to stop. Like, being in the mall somewhere, being in Lakewood Mall and stopping and leaning on stuff. Like,
Damn.
so when I hit 4 or 5 miles when I walk, like, it's nothing. Like, I'd be like,
Crazy.
I remember I had to stop and like, man, I don't feel good. Like, so I just be like, I be, in my 40s now. I'd be like, yeah, I just do it.
And it's got to be crazy too, because not just in hip hop, but just in general. Like we seeing people pass, like left
You see
and
people,
right.
yeah, for sure.
Hey, tell it. So remember that you told me about this one time. You went to the doctor and he told you some shit.
Oh,
It fucked you up. Yeah. So
my cardiologist.
Okay, you
So
went
this is right before I had my daughter. So my daughter about to be born. This is probably a year or two before, about a year before she's about to be born. And I go to the cardiologist. I've always been fighting hypertension. That's high blood pressure. That's the correct word for high blood pressure.
There we go.
So hypertension all my life, whatever, right? So he goes, hey man, you got more years behind you than you do ahead of you. I said, what? I'm like 28 now or something.
Damn, dog.
I said, so I'm like,
Say it
I'm
again.
like, you trying to tell me I'm not gonna make it to 60? He's like, nah.
straight up.
Dr. Eric, straight up, I still see him to this day just because of them words.
Wow.
He says, you have more years behind you than ahead of you. Scared the shit out of me. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, 60? You trying to tell me I ain't going to make it this another 28 years? You're like, nah.
You said it with confidence.
And at this
too.
time, how
He
big?
looked at me.
At this time,
Nigga, I'm
how,
4 something. I'm 4 and some change.
Damn.
Nigga, I'm 6X, nigga. Like
you 4 what?
4, low 4, like 420, 420, 425, whatever. It
You
doesn't
say
matter
4, it don't matter.
It don't matter, nigga. I was overweight.
Like 4, like anything over 4 don't. Come on, dog.
4 what? Though?
Yeah, because I was going there for high blood pressure.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, man, you got more. I'm like, whoa, all right.
Got to get it together.
Yeah, that was one of them conversations. Shook the shit out of me. I lost weight. I started losing weight. But it was just, ballooning up and back and forth. And that's what I was trying to tell Sparkle, like, hey, it's the eating. It's what we eat.
Right.
Black people eat bad.
I know. You just saw what I ate.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we eat bad. Like we eating bad when it's at funerals.
Right.
Like we ain't
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, mac and cheese, church chicken,
fried catfish.
Yeah, man, you like that same shit. Put that person right there in the ground, man.
Yeah, we'll be burying somebody.
Yeah,
we'll be burying somebody that died from a heart attack and make some more fried chicken.
Bruh. Bruh.
That should make you think though, like
low key.
Damn.
That's what Dre was like, man. You said we celebrate and eat the wrong stuff. Birthdays, New Year's,
cake and ice
Christmas,
cream,
turkey.
Damn, dog.
Eating
peach cobbler.
And food's supposed to give you energy. It's not supposed to make you feel sleepy.
It's not supposed to make you sleepy.
Yeah.
So you on the greens and stuff too? What's your diet now?
So I stopped eating. I'm pescatarian, so I just eat fish.
Okay.
But like even with that, I got to make sure my carbs is cool.
Right.
Like I can't overdo it. But protein and veggies, what you're supposed to do.
I do want to say this, okay? I gotta give Fuzz props.
Go ahead.
Okay. Right now, I think we 5 for 5 on restaurants.
Oh my god!
He's never taken me to a bad food
I
experience.
I'm not gonna lie about
so,
that.
no. Listen, and I put everybody else on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Yeah.
But right now, I would trust Fuzz palate damn near anywhere.
That's true.
Because we 5 for 5 on restaurants.
We ain't talking about no bougie restaurant. We talking about some regular.
Just regular good
down.
eats. Good eats.
Hey, but Lil China did change their shrimp up for some. It's
They
not
did.
the same.
It's not the same.
I meant to tell you that the other day.
I don't fuck with them no more like that.
Yeah, I can't. I tried to give him
He
2
tried to
chances.
tell you that.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
I went there a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, this ain't right. This ain't right.
What y'all do?
This ain't it.
What y'all do?
So you feel the same way?
Yeah, no, 100%. I started ordering from another spot. They got a
Damn.
garlic shrimp, so I started doing the garlic.
So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why you ain't been bringing it to. Okay.
That's why I haven't been
Yeah,
ordering.
Lil China-
Because he know I would order Lil China in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like
right.
I used to.
We
Hey,
ain't
bring
had
that
it
shit
in
up here.
months. You're right. We ain't had it in
I can show you a text message. I'm like, I told somebody to text. I'm like, hey, this ain't right. This ain't
Word up.
something.
Hey, but I be
it
wearing
look the
those
same.
sock out though.
Yeah,
Sock is the shit,
sock
too.
is the business. Yeah.
Man.
But anyway, yeah, you know.
But shout out to Fuzz, man.
Yeah, the taste is on point for sure.
Yeah, man.
Now, obviously, moving through that, like
Yep.
that whole Beats stage. First of all, what was the title at Beats? What was your title?
So, it was director of the pharmacy. Dre and I was working on the pharmacy, and we're just developing that. So
That was before the pharmacy
Even-
took off.
Yeah,
because
before the pharmacy
it
was
was
a
the
thing,
Beats
you
to
was
streaming
doing
thing, and that stopped, and it turned into Apple Music, right?
Yeah, Beats Music was always Beats Music. Then I left right before they sold. So I think the plan was always to sell to Apple. You know what I'm saying? But part of that was it was just Beats Music.
So
The streaming on the streaming side.
they sell back again. Now
I'm back at radio now.
you're back at radio.
Yep.
So
This is when Big is at iHeart.
exactly.
Yep.
So I mean, and shit, that shit was crazy. Again, I got to go back on our end because growing up
Right.
in L.A.,
Right.
we seen Big's career, Power. We knew like they were just gonna retire.
Power
Power.
106.
That was it. You know what I'm saying? The two names is pretty much synonymous.
You know it's crazy when y'all say y'all grew up on Me and Big.
Grew up on it, yeah, dog. Like
crazy.
it's the same thing. Like when people tell us, like, "Yo, we've been listening, been supporting Homegrown for since we was in high school." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like,
That
Yeah.
shit fucked
it
me
throws
up.
me off.
It fucks me up when I hear it now.
So yeah, seeing that, and I remember like it was yesterday. Obviously, Big making that him driving his kids to work on Instagram. We was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, because he was out of the station. Yeah.
Something's going on. Something's brewing. From the inside, on your end, like what would you like? What was going through your mind through this whole process and the transition?
Okay, all right, go ahead. I'm gonna get into mine after.
First of all, I never thought it. I was like, damn, Big is leaving Power 106. Like I was like,
That don't even sound right.
yeah, it didn't sound right, but I'm like, I didn't never think. I thought it was just we gonna retire there, or he was gonna retire there. But when we had some conversations, like behind closed doors, he was serious. Like I'm like, oh. I just never thought that would happen because he was such a staple at the station.
Right,
You
right.
feel me? So, but when I understood the bigger picture of what was going on,
Right.
I like, oh,
Oh,
Okay.
I was okay, yeah. But I was doing some side work I was doing some consulting work for Def Jam at the time. I remember Big called me with Doc Winter on the phone, and he said, "Hey man, we about to switch the station to." I said, "What?" He said, "Oh yeah, it's going down on so and so day." And I was like, "All right," and I was just listening in the background, like, "Okay, all right." And Big was like, "Yeah, it's going down. It's going down." I'm like, "All right." And when they made the switch, I'm like, and they were so disrespectful with the
Turn the power off.
Yeah, I remember all that shit.
I'm like, oh, they with all the shits.
And some.
With the full bullshit.
Yeah.
And Big was sensitive to it because that's like he
That's
just
his
left
family,
it. Like,
yeah.
it's just, like
He just got out of there 2 weeks ago.
And that's why I wanted to talk about that, because this is literally family. You know what I'm saying? So
What?
it's like
Yeah.
now you're jumping ships. You going with your partner, but at the same time, you
like they
leaving-
still feel a certain way.
Oh, I
about
can
me.
imagine.
I'm sure.
I can imagine.
I'm like, we folks, like, yeah, but I can't, hey, I'm riding with the,
Exactly.
10 toes down. I'm with it. I'm with all the bullshit. Like, let's go.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
What? And I'm back with the homie Big.
Right.
I'm about to go. But anyway, it was out of love is competition.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an experience in itself. Then I had a chance to be in a position where I could be a music director.
Right.
I always wanted to be an MD. Like being in the radio, they just wouldn't let me in.
Right.
So Doc was like, "Oh yeah, I can teach you." Like I was like, "It's all love." I'm like, "Cool,
Hell yeah.
it's all love."
Now let me
under
go
the
back.
belt.
Let me go back. Let me
Please do.
backtrack to. I know it's like a wriggling time shit.
What's that?
But let me backtrack to a little bit what Chuck was talking about. Now only thing that I got a little kite flew me. A little birdie told me some shit was going down in L.A.
But how did you get so early? You called me early.
I know that's what I'm getting to. So I got a little kite. I'm like, yo. So true
I don't
story.
think I had a key card to the station yet.
True story. I called Fuzz like 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like 8:30, yo, Fuzz. He like, hello, what's up, Head? I'm like, Fuzz, I know it's going down.
I know.
I won't in. He's like, what? What you mean? Like, what? He didn't know what the fuck I was talking about because you didn't even have a key card yet.
No, I was brand new.
So I was like, Fuzz, I know it's happening. It's no way you finna put a radio station in LA with hip hop and I'm not on it. It don't make sense. And then you was like, oh shit, you talking about the radio shit? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's an easy call. All right, yeah, whatever. All right, it's all good. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm like, Fuzz, no, wake up. You got.
Yeah, I need you to
listen
hear
what
this.
I'm telling you.
And I'm like, I got you.
Good.
You're like, no.
But
I need you to
but
hear
I need
this.
you to wake up though and hear what I'm saying. No, I got you. Don't trip. Easy call. All right, now go back.
So yeah, head hit me. I'm like, all right. My thing is, if I fuck with you, and I know you would, you do good. Like me and Head always had cool correspondence. Like,
Right.
It ain't never been nothing. I seen him in Vegas. We laughing about dumb shit. We got the fights, whatever. And I'm like, Head's cool.
Yeah.
Like I always see him out. We at birthday parties, something,
Right.
he DJing something.
Yeah.
Marvin's house, whatever the case. Like
Yeah.
We already knew.
I see him out.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm like, Head good people.
Yeah.
So somebody called me on that, and I was like, that's all you want?
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
I'm like,
You
that's
don't need no
it?
money.
Hell
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
that's all I
I
want.
said, oh, okay. All right, I'll do that for you.
Yeah.
I'll say what I need to say. Then I said his name. And they was like, oh, somebody mentioned his name before. Like, all right, this is my guy. Let me bring him in for whatever y'all looking for. And that was he had the right time in the call because
Right
they
after
was trying
that.
to ramp up. And I was like, cool. And then he took it from there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
my thing is, if I know I make things seem easy sometimes, and Big used to tell me like, hey man, sometimes you make things like you do things too easy. Like you got to make people think it's harder than what you think it is. I'm like, hey man, I'm sorry, but Head called, and I'm like, cool. It's a Head, it's an easy call.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Like I knew he hadn't want no bullshit. I know he ain't
I
gonna
was
embarrass me.
Nah.
He know the city. He
Right.
from LA. He
Right.
about the bit. Like I'm cool.
I was about to say it's easy to stick your neck on the line for people.
For somebody
that
I
you
fuck
know
with.
that you fuck
100%.
with. Exactly.
I can't do that for somebody I can't
Nope.
vouch
Right.
for.
And
And we had this conversation off.
right.
Yeah.
On the, right.
Yeah. Yes,
But
sir.
I can't do it, man.
I wouldn't do it.
And then, I mean, and fast forward, obviously, he brings me in, and I remember that call like it was yesterday. I'm at work,
What happened?
and you was like, "Look, your phone about to ring in 5 minutes." I'm like, "All right, whatever, cool." I get a call from a 213 number,
Yep.
and I'm like, "All right, boom." I'm in the middle of talking to a client. I said, "Hold on, I gotta go." Got the call from Fuzz. Said, "Hey, look, you good peoples. I obviously know you. He vouched for you. Come in on this day for an interview." So we go in, And it was just like one of those things where it's like, that was probably the shortest interview in my life.
Me too.
It's like, oh, you good? You good? You good? You in?
You on?
And,
That was it. Fuzz vouch for you. All right,
exactly. And I know I've thanked you many a times.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like officially good looking out for that, because like I don't think you realize like how much you changed our lives in the course of this. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, man. I appreciate it, man.
Building, because like you don't know, my nigga. Like
You don't understand.
You don't understand. Like we grew up in this, and we knew what it was like not being able to get in. You know what I'm saying?
But think on, okay, so y'all looking at that point, but look at it on my end. I'm trying to bring talent in.
Right.
It's making me look good.
Of course.
I'm just connected. You know what I'm saying? Like
a connector, of course.
I'm just, I'm valuable. I know y'all need this. All right, I know where to go. Boom, 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 boom. All right, done.
Yeah.
Like, I always want, like, it's one thing that when Big used to hustle back in the day, like, I felt like he had an answer to everything. And I was always intrigued by that as a kid. Like, when I say kid, I mean in my early 20s, but I was like, damn, you know where to get a sound system hook up. Somebody need to come to the house and fix something. Or, like, Big had an answer for it. He always, I need my burner fixed, like my cell phone. Boom, boom. I'm like, but I always thought that was like, damn, I want to have answers for everything. And that's what makes me valuable, even at this age I'm at now. Like, even with the position I'm in now, like, I'm gonna have an answer for you.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna connect the dots on this. So don't trip. I got that.
Right.
And they even at the at Capitol, they be looking at me like today I got these two ladies want to get their hair cut. I said, all right, I have my dude come up here. He said, your barber? I was like, yeah, I have my barber come up here. He gonna cut y'all up. Oh, okay. They cut him up. I got a haircut and kept them moving. Like,
yeah.
They looking at me like, you do have it? I'm like, yeah, that's nothing.
I'm the connector, right?
Yeah, but no. To build on what Joe was saying, like for real, like it seemed easy to you, because I do the same thing like with our people, but it's like it's a snowball effect of
it's
things.
really a snow. Yeah. No, I feel you.
Yeah,
but I think what people forget to do sometime, and I always got to check myself. I'm like, you're not valuable until you really help somebody, or you reaching back out, or speaking to people and or whatever. Like, I don't ever want to get disconnected with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and because Big is really good at that, and we cut from the same cloth, and I get offended when somebody say Hollywood.
Yeah.
Somebody say, "Oh, you Hollywood." I said, "I'm Compton."
Right.
What? What? I said, "No, I'm Compton." What's up? Like,
What's cracking?
For you to say I'm Hollywood, that means I'm hindsighting, or I'm like walking in a club at night with sunshades on. Some shit. I don't know, like
none of that.
Nigga,
it has a negative connection. Yeah.
I still live in Compton. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Like,
I can imagine.
I gotta go Inglewood before I get to Hollywood.
100%. So I'm like, how's that? I'm like, I still go to Serving Spoon. Like, still do.
You do. And you be walking around the neighborhood.
I mean, you catch me. You may see me walk through Compton College. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like, I may have, I'm not gonna wait in lines. I may feel a certain way about certain shit.
The connector.
But in no way am I Hollywood. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I really get a feeling like, huh, what? I got almost like check myself like, damn, like I know I smell a certain kind of way, but goddamn, I don't want to stink. I keep my car clean. I want armor all on my tires. Like, I don't know what that means. Like, I drive a Lexus. Like, it's nothing.
Right.
I want to get a Tesla though one day.
That's shit.
Now I do want to move. I mean, once again, thank you.
Easy call.
But I do want to move because I remember the day when you put me inside. Like, yo, you know how you do the fuzz shit?
Yeah.
If y'all know fuzz,
there's a lot of fuzzisms out there. There's a lot of fuzzisms.
I was like, all right, so we duck off. You're like, yo, look, about to do something. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fast. You know what I'm saying? I
was flying you. I could probably put you in position. I thought that shit.
I don't know.
Wow.
So I'm like, all right. So Fuzz is about to do something, and then when you finally could tell me, like, yo, I'm taking I'm relaunching Priority Records with no ID.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what? Like, he just said it like it was like, oh, I'm finna go get my car washed. Right? I'm like, wait. And he's like, yeah, so I'm finna do. I'm like, no, hold on, bro. You said you finna relaunch Priority Records.
But I really like being at the record label. The record label shit is fun.
No, but I'm just saying the way you said it
was like you was going to get a cheesecake or some shit.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go
but I felt like I owed you an early kite just because we folks. Like,
no, I know that, but it wasn't a big deal to you like that. I mean, you probably was excited on the inside, but you was cool Fuzz. Like, you was, oh, yeah, I'm about to go do this thing. It's finna be good, but, woo-woo-wop. I'm like, and you worried about us. I'm like,
Yeah,
Bro,
'cause
you
I just knew what the climate was gonna be after I bounced. Like, I just wanted to make sure y'all, this is my folks, y'all good. This is tell y'all what it is.
Right.
But I'm like, damn, that's big, dog.
Yeah, you know,
You had to feel something like way more than what you let us in on, because that's like,
I don't know.
you don't realize how historic that is, or
Oh no, it's a blessing. Yeah. I just wanted to bet on myself again.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like I just wanted to bet on myself. Like let me get my own wings up. Like, you know.
And it's surrounded around the shit that you really love. Like,
Oh man, I went super heavy. I went so West Coast
hell
heavy.
yeah, he did.
man.
It was like it turned out to be a Crip distribution. Everybody look at me like, you ain't signed Crips? I'm like, nah. So it happened I just was AD and Rico. Like,
it just happened to be the first
Happened
one.
to be some
All right,
Crips.
why not?
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if they happen to be
Sorry,
Crips, it's just whatever. I can't help that.
yeah, just so happened to be it. But
So
you know,
it's like, yo, can we get a deal? Hey, where they from?
Right?
Where they,
Yeah, they
it
good.
became a joke. I'm like, nah, it just happened to be. I'm sorry, man. And I was trying to grab everybody up, like.
we was going to studios.
Man. Well, tell people the position that you have now. That you.
So general manager of Priority Records.
Got you.
Which is, you know, distribution. We're, you know, AD, G Perico. We got some R&B stuff. Leon Thomas. Got Devon Terrell. So it's just, you know, grabbing really early, like before research is even on somebody's radar. I feel like you still have to have a touch in it. It's a vibe to certain things. So, you know,
How do you do that? How do you do that in this climate where, you know, everything's
tough.
so research based? Everything is you gotta have the it's gotta be polished. It gotta be this. How do you, as somebody that understands music and has a passion?
I'm not A&R, but it's still a gut. It's still something that you want to believe in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all about relationships, and I'm probably told Hed this. Like, you got to network, man.
Yeah.
You always got to talk to people, and you never know. Like, just imagine if I was rude to AD and back. Like, my thing was, it was easy for me to. I knew who I can call when I got in this position to put music out, because it's like it's people I really want to help at the radio station that we really couldn't
Do nothing.
couldn't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have more leeway probably at Homegrown Radio than y'all would do at Real 923, right?
Of course.
Because it's two different beasts. It's two different beasts, but it's like you love doing what you're doing at 923. You love the people that, you know, come across your airways, but then it's like Homegrown, like it's really here from the soil, like so it's different. Like you have so I this Homegrown, this Priority feels like Homegrown.
I like that.
You feel me? Like it's just early. You believe in it? Hey, come on, give us a chance.
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
And you got people to support it. You know what I'm saying? You always want to see somebody win.
Absolutely.
And then at this point, like, what's dope to me is, like, you did go, not only did you go snatch up everybody, but then it ain't about, like Chuck was saying, it ain't about this or it ain't about the look. It's really like, oh, I fuck with you. You got a good vibe. You got a good story.
Let's go.
You pulled me in to listen to your boy Katori, and it wasn't about his numbers. He didn't have crazy following. It's more just like, no, you got to hear his story.
Yeah, that's one y'all to meet.
Yeah.
And he not on Priority. He through Capital Music, but that's somebody I brought in early, and they ended up signing him. My man Andrew Keller, shout out to Andrew Keller back east. He signed him, like, but it was one of those. That's the only time I had a meeting with somebody. I'm like, I don't want to let him out the building.
Damn.
And I'm like, he has it's not crazy numbers, but he has a good story. And you know, everybody, you know, we usually later on it happened, but you know, it's a story, and I think I am a sucker for West Coast shit. First,
of course. You looking at it?
I am a hip hop head.
Man.
I am a hip hop head. Tribe Called Quest is my favorite group of all time.
Shout out to them, they just dropped
I'm biased. I always tell people that.
Yeah, but I'm biased, but I just have a soft spot for the West Coast. And but by it being the climate where it is right now, like it's so south heavy, like you know, Migos is a part of our family at Capital.
Yeah.
So, but they running shit right now. But that's a lot of Atlanta, like, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm always like, man, fuck it. Let me try to.
Right, and I mean, in the South is
fuzzyism.
Their shit is built off of support, though. You know what I'm saying, and that's why that shit works. So I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying, nudge it in the right direction for your folks too. You know what I mean?
But like, even like working with people like Stretch and PU Pun at Active Management, like those are good people. Like I bet on them any day.
Right.
Like them good dudes, and Hed got a great relationship with them. You know, y'all got a great relationship.
Yeah.
But those are my guys. Like don't think they'll like. If I not to sound one sided, but I know if they ever call me for something, if it's something I can do at this label or another label, whatever the case may be, it'll be nothing.
Right.
It'll be. I know what they do. I know what kind of work they put in.
Yeah.
They don't have any crybaby artists, and like if they do cry, I mean, we understand what it is, and we just won't work it out.
And they're not afraid
it
to
takes
work,
a good
too.
team. That's what I'm saying. It takes a good team to have the right artist too. Like, and I'm only using them as an example because they're just active management is really. They got some really good things.
Right now. Yeah, they moving for sure.
They moving, and I'm like, I think they're the next ones to really to blow.
So how does somebody tell a story at this point? Like how did they get out there? Like you say, you're a sucker for that, and just somebody in your position to actually.
We're in a day and age where you just got to keep putting content out, keep putting music out. Do I think the album? I think with the traditional album gonna go away? Yes. Mm-hmm. It may be, when I say album, I mean like putting out a body of work that everybody can just. People putting out EPs now. People putting out shorter songs.
Nigga, Wendy's just put out a mixtape. Goddamn it,
Beefing.
Yeah.
Got everybody talking.
Cracking.
Right.
Talking shit.
Shout out to the homie J Pounds produced on that too.
J Pounds. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, shout out to J Pounds.
But even looking at that project, that's something that's marketed clever.
Yeah.
Like somebody try to talk shit about it. I'm like, why you listen?
That shit is hard.
I'm saying, all right, so let's talk about that. Who's that talking shit about it?
A major national corporation, food corporation like Wendy's is investing in hip hop. That's how I look at it.
But I'm saying, but it was done right. It was the right lyricist. I don't know who the girl is. Yeah, but the production was right. Mm-hmm. The content of what she was speaking was right. We would have
even the song titles.
Song titles, art, whatever.
All that.
Shout out to Archie Davis. But anyway, But I'm saying, if it would, we would have had a bigger problem as the culture if it would have been somebody not of our culture or somebody not of our culture rapping. Exactly. It would have been like, now we sound like y'all like trying to clown us with that girl rapping trying to sound hip and or these beats sounding real cheesy and they did it. Like we would have had a problem with that. Mm-hmm. So when it's done right with the right people,
all on it,
I'm like, it's gonna win. It's done authentic.
Right.
I don't know why somebody else had to say something bad about it. I'm like, y'all didn't do your homework. Y'all know who was behind the scenes on that. But and I applaud that they even went this. That's dope.
No, absolutely. I mean, when I first saw it too, I was like, I looked at it for surface value. I was like, what's going on here?
I thought it was a spoof.
I thought it was a spoof,
honestly, until I really saw like, oh, they really dropped a mixtape.
Then I heard some clips, and then when I saw J Pounds put up the thing that he produced, I was like, oh shit.
J Pounds, right?
That's what made me listen to it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but it's authentic. You know what I'm saying?
And you can hear
can't clown on that. Like,
absolutely
I'm
not.
with it.
Absolutely
That's
not.
fucking dope.
Great.
So if you was to put out, okay, not if you was to put out, but y'all start dropping projects like immediately. As soon as you got cracking immediately.
Had to.
So the thing is, is there an itch that you haven't scratched yet as far as a signee or?
Oh yeah, there's a couple of things I wish I would have probably went heavy on or. I made some mistakes. I ain't gonna front. There's some things I'm like, I passed on, or some I wasn't aggressive on, or just didn't hear it, or second guess certain things. You get in.
Happens though.
You get in a position where you get like uber happy to do a bunch of stuff, then you kind of second guess certain things, or you let somebody else say something, and fuck off your second. Like, nah, I should have just stayed on course.
Right.
That happens though. You know what I'm saying? And I was just trying to do good things. I was trying to sign a gospel group that was called NWJ.
Get the fuck out of here. Mm-hmm. A gospel group called NWJ?
Nothing Without Jesus.
Nothing Without Jesus.
Or to me, I was saying niggas with Jesus.
What? Niggas with Jesus.
That would have stirred some shit up.
Hell yeah.
Hey, no, y'all going niggas with Jesus.
I love gospel music, so I'm always with it. I'm like,
so what do you think about the?
I called you and said Snoop Dogg album's crack.
The gospel album. What do you think about the cursing pastor?
Are you hilarious? I follow him.
I love it.
You follow him?
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's with all the
if
bullshit.
you have a problem with a man that loves titties,
he had his head on somebody's breast, right?
If you have a problem with a man that only her titties, I just love that man.
He's hilarious. Like I know he's doing it for the shock.
It's great content, man.
It's great content. I don't care. And Luck is with all the bullshit. Shout out to Bad Luck. He's
Luck
the best one to follow.
Captions
He's
ever.
the best one to follow on Instagram. Him and Will Smith right now.
Now, what do you want your well, before I get into that question, how has fatherhood changed?
Woo. Oh, Chuck is about to be a dad.
I'm gonna need some dad advice.
So do you know what you're gonna have?
I'm gonna have a boy.
So well, it's a kid.
Yeah.
So this is life changing. When I say that, it's like, so let me tell y'all now. I'm gonna just give you the fuzzy from day one. So this is what you're gonna experience. First of all, I didn't know that and girls don't laugh at me. The room that you're in, I thought I was going to a surgery room. We was about to have my daughter. The room converts into where they had a baby at.
Right,
Did you know that, Lupe? I didn't know that.
Wait, what do you mean converts?
Exactly. So I'm with Head right now.
Right, yeah.
So Head,
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I'm thinking we in a regular room, my G, just like, okay, we're gonna wheel it to the operation. I never had a kid, nigga. I'm
right.
I missed this part into the baby class. I don't know. So they were like, she was dilating, and I'm like, okay, baby's about to come. So I'm waiting for a stretcher to come.
Right, we're gonna take it to the next room.
So next thing I know, lights is coming out of the ceiling, arms coming out of the bottom of the bed. Like, it's going down in here.
The room is transformer. Yeah.
I like, yeah. So I'm like,
Autobots roll out.
Right.
I know. I felt so stupid. I was like, I mean, the first person I called when my daughter got here was Big.
Oh man.
Like, yo, is she right here? And Big. I was the first person I called. Right.
No.
But it's it's a love that you thought you would never like experience. Like, you really would fly somebody's head for your kid.
Crazy.
Like, even my daughter's 16, I'm still like, I have a thing where I call. I said, you good? Yep. I said, how was school today? Good. I said, we had no problems?
Yeah. Just want to know.
You ready to answer any problem?
Yeah.
No problem. Like, she went with me the other day. I bought a gun.
Right.
Like, she know I'm with the bullshit.
Yeah.
So I just like, with a daughter, you go. It's a whole different
demeanor. Right.
It's protection. Like,
but it's still kid. Like, you still want to protect.
Yeah, but you got a son. Like, it's just different. Like, you gonna trip off. There's gonna be days you look at your kid and you gonna start crying.
For real?
What? You just be, it's some kind of emotion. You just be getting choked up. You're like, oh. So then the first ride home is the nervous ride.
Because it's like you on your own.
Yeah, because you got your imagine a newborn. You just came from the hospital. Your wife is right here in the passenger seat. You driving, Chuck, and your baby in the back. Your daughter probably in the back. Your wife is probably in the back with the baby.
You fully responsible for everything that's happening.
So you're 10 and 2.
Yeah.
Not speeding, and let somebody cut you off. You're going to be hot. Right. Your main thing is try to get your baby home safely. Yeah. It's a nervous ride.
Wish somebody would cut me off.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's just, it's a whole different hustle you're about to have.
I think about
you already have it. You probably already have the hustle.
Right, no, but I hear what you're saying. Like,
but you don't want no problems.
Yeah, to the next.
Because you gotta provide for your family. Mm-hmm. You got, like, your son gonna have to. He depending on you.
Right.
Like, you have to feed. You have to bathe. You have to diaper. Like, you're taking care of somebody. Then time flies like this, my G.
Right.
Like, I looked at a picture. That's funny. Oh, man, you talking about funny? Like, it was a picture of my daughter, like, in a bathtub, and her hair was all wild. I'm like, I remember taking this picture she must have been 2, like
7 years
You start
ago.
reminiscing, like, you were like,
it didn't feel that long ago.
Yeah, I used to tell my daughter when she was growing, I used to push down her head and say, stop growing.
Damn.
She's 16 now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you making me old.
Yeah.
But, it's a blessing. I don't know how many kids you want, but one is this time of day.
Man, I don't know. After that, I don't know. We'll wait for this experience. Let's put it.
It's gonna be a great experience.
Yeah, I think that's what we're waiting on.
It's really a blessing, though, for real.
Let me tell you something, Fuzz.
Head, you next, my G.
I'm terrified.
Shoot up the club, my G.
I'm not shooting no club.
Shoot up the club.
I don't even.
You know what's gonna happen, Head?
I don't even want a gun.
Right.
No, I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna hit Head like I'm ready to have a kid. But you got the right, whoever you're dealing with, it's going to have to be the right one.
Yeah.
Do not have one with a bad one.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, wow.
But I'm trying to tell you. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
But I'm saying,
that's one fuzz
when you're ready, you'll know. Like, Chuck, you knew you was ready.
Of course.
I'm nowhere close.
You're nowhere near the bullshit. So
I'm on the Jay-Z plan. I'm going to wait till I'm 40, and then I'm going to start thinking about that type of shit.
Then there it is there. But it's kind of cool. Like, I don't know how I would be without my daughter.
Yeah.
Damn.
But even though she's a teenager, she on that teenage shit where she get in the car and listen to headphones. Like, I got so
like, wait,
she get in the car with headphones on. I don't want to fuck with you today, Dad.
Like, I signed Crips, right?
I say, I got this new, I got this new Huncho Jack. You want to listen?
Right.
No.
Not.
Like, damn, I got so.
She get in the car with headphones on. That's that bullshit.
Dog.
Like, hi, Dad. I feel like
none of
Uber. I feel like an Uber. Uber
Like
driver.
you definitely taking her where she gotta go.
Oh, dude, I'm just Uber and a little petty cat.
But see, the thing is, like, well, were you ready when you had your daughter?
Yeah, for sure. I was 30.
Because my thing is like, I'm not scared of being in a relationship or nothing. I'm scared. I mean, not scared of having I'm not scared of having a kid for the kid. I'm scared of the woman. That's what I'm terrified having this kid with the wrong one. Because I done seen men
that happens.
get toppled. You know,
Yes.
when you deal with the wrong woman.
It's fact.
It'll ruin your life.
You're not ready for that, so just chill. The fuck out.
I'm good. That's why I said ain't shooting no
No,
clubs. I don't even know
That
what a
ain't
club
for you right now.
No,
You
negative.
Like I said, but when you ready, it'll happen. But you gotta know which one is the right one.
I don't know her.
He said, man.
You gotta look at all the signs, my brother.
Ain't no signs. I'm blind.
Yeah, well, stay Ray Charles on me, my
You know what I'm
kid.
saying?
What other fuzzums do
But you like
do
being
we
an
have?
uncle though. You ain't uncle yet.
I mean, yeah, I'm
Playing uncle,
Yeah, I play uncle.
but you like that feeling.
Yeah, I like that because I like to be able.
You
My
go-
thing is,
you
I like
go
to
in,
be. I like to be able to
dip
be.
in,
I
dip
like
out.
to be the negative influence on the kid. Like, here, take this red vine. Because then, you know what I'm saying? And I got to send the kid all
You the cool-
sugared up back
Yeah,
to their
you the-
parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He the bullshit.
Hell yeah. Hey,
He with
take
all
these
the
cookies.
bullshit.
Go eat this shit in the bathroom. And I say that to the kid. You know, the kid would be 6. I'd be like, look, take this shit in the bathroom.
Take this shit in the bathroom.
Eat this shit and then go home with your dad. You know what I'm saying? I got to deal with the bullshit.
They be up, sparked up at 10:30 at night.
Fuck you.
You know
Okay,
what I'm
I see
saying?
what you doing.
Oh,
man.
no, I'm for sure sugaring your
Oh,
kid
no,
up.
hell no. Fuck.
Hey, you want to go come with Uncle Head? Yep.
Nah.
I'm going to sugar your kid up and send him to the crib.
Hell no.
Running over.
But listen,
I'm going to
but-
sugar him up and give him crayon.
But
Yep.
Chuck, it's something to learn every day though. Like for real, you take a lot of pictures, man. Just cherish the moment.
No, I can only imagine. And you do an
Were you close
excellent
with your
job.
father?
Yes.
See, I wasn't close with my dad,
So it's a little
that was a
more-
whole different.
Right,
like I was really trying to prove a point.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just something you learn something new every day. Like it's always gonna be something.
Yeah, and I can imagine, man. I just always like to get. I definitely ask people whose advice that I respect that are fathers, and I see you do an incredible
So
job.
let me give you another
give me one more.
newborn advice. I was at fault for this.
Okay.
Dad advice.
So
advice.
it's gonna be times where you come home, you want to beeline it to your son, just because you happy to see your newborn.
Oh, pass up the woman.
I was Speedy Gonzalez. It was some attitudes in the house. I'm like, yo, I'm happy to see my daughter. Like,
Right.
don't say hi, baby, kid, nothing. Pew!
Okay.
Going straight to the crib.
Okay.
Waking her up. Nah, man.
So you gotta give
He
the
still got a-
woman
He still got a wife. to
attention.
talk-
Right.
What?
Yeah.
He still has a wife.
Yeah.
That comes first.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's too much. You know what? Dealing with that is like dealing with politics in the workplace.
But I'm saying it'd be
like you
little
gotta
stuff
negotiate.
but it
This
could be-
boss, you got 2 bosses.
But like I'm saying, his attention may be good, but he may his wife may be feeling something. This Negro just walked in the house and say hello, or
he don't want to fuck with you. I want to go
that's
fuck
not
my
you
baby.
can't say that.
Nah, that's not.
You can't say
That's
that?
not.
That's
That's
out.
not. I don't think that's the case. But I think you have to be more attentive.
You gotta be sensitive to
You
it.
got to be exact.
So y'all both been in relationships. You ain't no keeping it real in a relationship. Like I don't feel like I told this last woman I was dealing with just recently. I
Hey,
said,
you said woman, I say female. My girl get on me about saying female.
okay, well this female I just dealt with, seeing with the bullshit. This female I was just recently dealing with. I told her, she was like, so what's up with it? I said, sometimes I just don't feel like fucking with you.
But you.
That's what I told her.
Can't live with nobody then.
Yeah, nah, that's not.
Well, no, we can live, we can cohabitate, but I'm gonna be doing this shit over here.
It's gonna take somebody that knows him, like they're okay with that shit, because it's not gonna fly with just any person.
Nah, that's not.
But that's what I'm asking you. You can't just say you can't tell people
if
the
that-
truth.
if
and
that-
be like,
if
I
that
just don't
work-
feel like fucking with you
No,
today.
if that works in your situation, yeah.
It's all about tact and how you approach that
Exactly.
situation.
Exactly.
You just can't.
Yeah, I don't really have tact like
there's
that.
ways to
You
do
have
it.
no tact. You have no mark. You have no like.
This packaging is all fucked up. I tell them all the time. It's the packaging. Your intent is great sometimes.
I have great intentions.
Great. Actually, your intent is always great. It's just the packaging is fucked up.
Yeah, you just like fuck your feelings.
Yeah, fuck
Like,
your
fuck your
feelings. Yeah.
Well,
You can never date somebody sensitive, my brother, because they'll be crying and you probably.
that's whatever. I don't give a fuck about no tears. I remember one time one of my
See, that
ex
sound
girlfriends,
bad
she
right
was
now.
crying and I was cursing her motherfucking ass out because I was like,
You
she's.
almost sound like a beater, but I know you're not a
Right,
beater.
I'm not a beater. No, I was cursing her out
Sound
because
abusive.
because I was like, my thing is people going through some real shit. Like you crying because your mom is upset with you over some bullshit with the cat. Fuck that cat.
Fuck that cat,
You know what
dog.
I'm
Can't say
saying? What
that,
the fuck are you crying for? Fuck
can't
that
say
cat.
that.
Let's get on. Let's go do some cool
What if-
shit. Let's
what
go
if-
eat some Chinese food.
What if that cat was
Let's go to
somebody
the
that?
movies.
What if
Fuck
she
your cat.
What if she got that cat because of a deceased relative?
Man,
Exactly.
you don't want to start because we're gonna start getting
You
trolls and shit.
ever been in counseling?
Counseling? Nah, I was thinking about going. Charlamagne told me I should go.
You should go. Like real talk. You should go to counseling, bro.
Let's see what
Just,
it stands
like
for.
not on some shrink, just on some like talk.
But you'd be surprised.
I
on
swear to you.
You know what?
you'd be good.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm scared to go to counseling because they're gonna diagnose me with some sociopathic
No,
shit.
they're not.
Yes, they are. They're gonna be like, man, this nigga is crazy. That's what they're gonna say because I don't feel like everybody else be.
Nah, they
Nah,
really
therapists
ask
don't
you
do
some
that. Nah, they
questions.
don't
You
do
be
that.
straight. You should go to counseling.
Ask me what kind of question.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. I'm just saying.
Just go.
You should go.
for the experience. That'd be good.
You should talk to
content,
somebody.
We should film it.
That'd be good content, dog.
Nah,
I'm always. I'm trying.
That's your
I
time.
create content.
First of all, listen, bro. It's too expensive just to try to make a skit out of some shit.
No, I'm not gonna make a skit. I'm gonna really document the whole thing. If I'm gonna go, I'm gonna get some.
That's your time, Head. Like, stop trying to make it a bit, nigga. It's your time.
Stop trying to make it a bit. Stop. Yeah,
Stop.
we'll get that
This
shit.
is your time. It's like you going to church. I'm about to start shouting at 9:50. Start speaking in tongues at 11:08. Catch me. Catch me. That's your time. That's whatever you want to do.
I don't want to.
Take some time out for yourself, my brother. Love yourself.
I do love myself. That's why I had that garlic parmesan. I mean, that garlic butter.
Yo, you was over here
Stuffed
like,
crust,
sponsored by
barbecue
Lace and
chicken pizza. You see how long it took me to say that shit? That was a
Right.
beautiful thing I just had.
No, but you should.
Try
If
it.
Charlamagne
Let's
say
see.
it, you should.
Try.
He
it.
said,
Howard Stern go.
no, Charlamagne told me.
I've been going.
He said, you been going to therapy?
Yeah.
He said he go every day at 3 o'clock. He says the best thing ever. He
He
started
goes every day.
every Friday at 3
I was like,
o'clock.
goddamn.
That's probably his
And-
working out.
And he said that I'm serious. I mean, we had a conversation about it, and he was like, you should go. I started going to therapy, and you just
should.
talk.
You talk.
And I'm just like,
It's really good. They give you some cool tools. For real, for real.
some bars.
Bars.
I like bars.
Eminem bars, bro.
Right.
Like bars.
I like bars, but
should go.
I don't want to go.
But you gotta have the right therapist.
Because I feel like once I go to therapy, they're gonna try to flash diagnose me and start trying to see
you
drugs
think
and shit.
it's not
And I'm-
that.
you know what I'm saying?
Stereotyping
I'm
that
not
shit.
fucking with
It's
them.
not that.
You
It may be some
stereotyping
things
it,
that,
bro.
listen, bro, it could be some things that you can be dealing with from your childhood past.
I know all of my fucked up childhood shit.
But
See, you diagnosing you gotta.
you already trying to say you fucked up. You ain't fucked
Right.
up. You're not.
No, I'm not fucked up. I said I know what I.
But it
already-
could be things you holding on to as from something that your mama or somebody in your family could have said to you that you holding on to it and like
You just don't know.
you just don't know. Like it'd be something minor that you be like, dang,
Shit.
I remember that. They be like, you don't think that affected you, Head? Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You be like, I guess it
Yeah,
did.
Aaron.
Aaron, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They'll probably be like, think about it.
I can
How
see
does
you
it
just
make you
you be
feel?
like, oh yeah. I can just see you doing that shit.
No,
too.
no. You know what? I've had two epiphanies in my life.
What's that,
And
my
I had it was one when I was 27, one when I turned 30, and I realized two things. Like I had a practical mind, and then the other one was it was a spiritual enlightenment. The first one,
self-evaluation from DJ Hed.
yeah, the first one, because I had never bought a woman flowers until I was 27 years old.
And how did that make you feel, Head?
I didn't feel a damn fucking thing.
Why not,
I just
man?
did it because it made her happy, and I realized, oh, that's what you do it for. Because I'm a
Did
practical
it make you
motherfucker.
happy that you got this young lady flowers?
It didn't make me feel nothing. I didn't feel anything. I actually felt like it was. I still felt like it was stupid.
No,
I
but
just did it because it made her happy.
But did you like the response that you got from the young lady?
I did like the response I got from her.
And
yeah.
did you feel like it was natural and heartfelt?
I felt like she had a natural heartfelt reaction. I felt like this is some bullshit. She wants sunflowers. The motherfuckers die fast.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah,
it doesn't matter about that.
I understand that it's not about that now. What I'm telling you is, but until I was
You just felt
27,
corny doing it
I didn't. Yes.
because you're not a romantic.
No. I'm okay with that. I
You
knew
leave your
that.
socks on having sex, huh?
Sometimes.
Yeah, you're a motherfucker, man.
Sometimes, hell yeah. Actually, the last time I had
so
socks, I
look,
think I had socks on.
All right, look.
West Coast.
Check this out. We can go fucking days with this shit. We gon'
Hey, there's two things. There's two things about
Right.
me. I don't like chicks who leave their socks on and clammy chicks, man.
Yeah, Clammy.
I don't like clammy chicks. Woo! You start feeling like a jellyfish, I'm out of there, my G.
It's all bad. All right, man. Before we close out,
Clammy shit,
Fuzz, what do you've been
West
through?
Coast.
You've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you obviously got more to go, man. What do you want your legacy to be?
Man, that's a good question, my brother.
Got to. That's what we do.
That's a good question. I just want to damn, that's a good question.
It's like therapy
We
right
start
here.
with- Fuck,
You know what
right.
it is? Because I feel like I'm still growing and feel like I'm still
Absolutely.
learning. Like,
But along the way, there's still something that you might seek. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that thing when it's all said and done? What do you want people to say about Fuzz?
That I hope I touch somebody.
Not like
touch people or touch some, like really gave somebody opportunity or gave somebody.
You know, said touch somebody. You meant not like, you know,
like
Me Too movement.
Like, think about when I spoke at her school. Like, she understood when I spoke at her school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
That meant
You
something.
never know what kind of words of encouragement or whatever. When I say touch, I mean not physical.
Cool, let's make that clear. Let's make that
Almost like
absolutely
touch the
clear.
hem of his garment. You know,
Not
it
like
doesn't mean the hem of his
Omarion.
garment.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But just really like I make an impression on somebody.
Absolutely. And that's something that can continue.
Long lasting, yes.
Absolutely. And that's
There
something
you
that
go.
can continue
Yeah.
throughout life,
That's it.
career, whatever the case may be, man.
Edit that out.
This was fun, man. Fuzz. We appreciate you, man, coming on
No, I
through.
appreciate
It's
it.
been a
Easy
long time
call,
coming,
man.
brother. You know what I
Easy
mean?
call, man.
Fuzzy Fantabulous. If anybody wants to get in contact with you, maybe any artists.
Only on
any-
social media. That's at Fuzzy. At Fuzzy.
Oh, you got that, huh?
That's it.
At Fuzzy. Listen, hey.
Why?
Oh,
And before, wait, why do they call you Fuzzy?
Oh, word. Want to know the story? Real quick.
Go ahead.
Didn't have a relationship with my dad, but he was a hairy bastard. And my grandma said, hope your son don't come out fuzzy to my mother. Hence, Fuzzy stuck.
Wow. And that's it.
When I met my dad, I told him that's the best nickname I had because of his ass.
and no, here's the thing, no. All bullshit aside, thank you, Fuzz.
Yes.
Thank you guys, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Love, man.
For real.
Easy call, man.
Fuzzy Fantabulous, homegrown radio.
It's
Chuck
at
Dizzle.
Fuzzy.
At
DJ
Fuzzy.
Hed.
Just Fuzzy.
Yeah,
Oh,
big
so
boy.
we-
One day, big
wait,
boy
wait,
called me
wait,
last week. Like, yo, I got your Instagram changed. I'm like, what? He says that's just Fuzzy now. I'm like, cool.
Damn.
Yeah. It was
So you dropped the Fantabulous?
Yeah, Fuzz Fantabulous no more on
Oh,
Instagram.
man.
It's just Fuzzy.
Just
It's
Fuzzy.
Fuzzies.
Oh, my
Bars.
bad, dog.
Now I get verified.
Chuck don't
I need
follow you.
verified.
That's
No,
why.
I do.
Yo, Chuck, follow me. You like stuff?
Yeah, it's okay, Chuck. You know,
What's that over there with you? I'm sorry.
I got a phone call.
Okay, I
You
was
wanna
looking.
see?
I didn't know if that was.
You want to answer it?
Who is it? Who is it?
It's shit.
Yeah, shit. That's the third Fuzzy right there. That's another
And
Fuzzy.
Tomas got the camera.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Face down.
Right. That's a good way to go about, man. Fuzz. Thanks so much, Homegrown Radio. And we about.